2023 is a rough year. Wasn't supposed to be. I was too optimistic about this year. G'day folks, Wren here, and today I'm going to do the twice a year book tag thing. So I saw this tag on Sasha's channel, so that is Sash Reads, I'll leave her linked below. And this seems just like a fun thing. I like stats a lot. And also, filming for me lately has been hard. If this is your first time seeing my video, my dog had surgery recently and he's okay. I'll put that out there, he's okay. But taking care of him is a lot of work, and it's been 2.5 weeks now and I've got like 4 to go. So it's a stressful time. So yeah, filming just hasn't been a thing I've been able to do. I had so many vlogs planned for April, but none of them are happening now. So this is the first time in 3 weeks, 4 weeks that I felt like filming, but twice a year book tag. Let's get into some stats and see how I'm doing this year. So the first question is, how many books do you think you'll read this year? I think I put my Goodreads goal at 120. Oh no, I put it at 150. Cool. Cool. And as of right now, I have read about 50 books. But yeah, about 50. The end of March it was 44. I've read a bit in April, so I'm just gonna go with 50. So that means I have 100 books left. I mean, the only way I'm gonna get to 150 is if I keep reading manga, which is what I've been doing. All of April and some of March as well, it was just full-on manga, which is great. But if I didn't read manga, there's no way I would be hitting 150 this year. So I think I could... my life is really busy this year. I think there's a chance I could hit the 150, but if I can just get to 100, that would be phenomenal with how busy my life is. Question 2 is, have you made a specific reading goal or target that you need to keep up with or update or what have you? I have many. I love making a good list, so I constantly make lists. This is my reading journal. I don't put any reviews in here, but I put a lot of lists in. So I have my 23 series to make progress in 2023. I'm not making too much progress, that's for sure. There's a lot of uncolored circles in here, so I really need to get on with that. Yeah, because like some of them I could just really easily complete a series. They have like 1 or 2 books left, so I really need to get up with some of those. Thanks for reminding me. I have my 30 before 30 list and my These Books Will Self-Destruct list. With my 30 before 30, I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I have 8 more to go. My birthday's in 2 months. Cool! I didn't realize there were that many. Then my self-destruct list. I have 11 books on there and haven't read a single one. I'm good at making the lists, not so good at doing anything else with them. We have the buzzword challenge. I this year decided instead of doing each prompt in each month, I'm just gonna read what I'm reading and hope they fit some of the prompts. So more like a yearly thing. I have currently done February, April, May and August. So that's not too bad. Then I have my queer alphabet. So far, I think I'm doing really well with this. So far I've got B, C, D, H, O, Q, T, U, W. I'm pretty happy with that. And then I have my very own bingos. So I have a queer bingo and a diversity bingo. Both of these you can find on my Instagram. They are in my challenges highlight and you can go there, do it. It's a lot of fun. I think I'm actually doing pretty okay with these now. Then I have my 12 of the year that I'd like to read. I have so far read 3. So yeah, I need to do a little bit more work on those. And then I made a bunch of books I'd like to read that I own within each genre. So the non-fiction, I haven't read any. Fantasy shelf, haven't read any. Paranormal shelf, haven't read any. We see a theme. The contemporary shelf, I have read 1 and unhauled 1. At least it's some progress. Oh, hi. 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 You want to be a part of the video too? You can just stay there. You'll just see a random chopper head pop up. So yes, the thriller shelf, I have read 2. It's pretty good, and they both got very high ratings, so that's fun. Then we have my horror and sci-fi shelf. I've read one of the horrors and unhauled one of the sci-fis. Now the most shameful of all, my queer shelf. I haven't read a single one. How upsetting is that? Then my classics and comics shelves. I've read one of the classics. And then my Kindle shelf, I have read 3. Need to get some of those done as well. Oh, and then there is the Read Queerly book bingo by Obscure Pages. I will leave their Instagram down below as well. Every year they do this bingo board and it's fun. So I'm actually doing pretty well with those as well. So those are all my yearly goals, and it's pretty obvious that I haven't done very many of them. I didn't realize how far behind I was until just then. Cool. Okay, question 3 is how many 5 stars have you read this year? Now, time to get out my laptop with my reading spreadsheet. I haven't compiled all of the 5 stars yet, but I have within each month. I just haven't done it as a yearly thing. So in January, I had 5 stars. In February, I had 3 5 stars. And then in March, I had 13. Pretty good. And then so far in April, I have had 3 5 stars. Now I lost the count. 24. 24 5 stars. So that's pretty good. A few of them have been books. Most of them have been manga, but there have definitely been some books. I at least had 3 5 stars in January that were books, not manga. And 2 5 stars that were books in February. 2 in March that were 5 stars. 2 out of 13. And then 1 so far in April that has been a book. All of the rest of them are manga or comics. Question 4 is what popular book do you own that you haven't read? Lots of them. Let's see, I'll try and do one from each of my shelves. So from my fantasy, I have A Court of Wings and Ruin. I mean, there's another mass book on my paranormal shelves, but I haven't read Gallant by V. Schwab. I mean, there aren't too many contemporaries that are... Oh yeah. I haven't read The Hating Game by Sally Thorne. Haven't read Legends and Lattes by Travis Baldry. Haven't read Lock Every Door by Riley Sager. Haven't read Mexican Gothic by Silvia Moreno Garcia, potentially. I can't see the name from up there. I'm hoping that's the right name. There are so many other popular books on my shelves that I haven't read. Question 5 is, do you want to reread anything in the next few months? Hells yes. So badly. I just keep thinking of all the books I want to reread lately. So I need to do my almost yearly reread of the Green Creek series by TJ Klune. It's phenomenal. I need to do that soon. I kind of want to reread Bedazzled by Ryan LaSala, one of my faves. It's phenomenal. I do kind of want to reread the first 4 in the Murderbot series before I get to the 5th one. I want to reread Written in the Stars by Alexandria Bellafleur, Crenshaw by Catherine Applegate, More Than This by Patrick Ness, Falling by TJ Newman. Okay, that might be it from my shelves, but I know I always want to reread the remaking of Corbin Whale by Rowan Parrish. That's a phenomenal book. There's probably so many more because I only want to do rereads lately. Number 6 is what new release are you anticipating for the second half of the year? I don't know. Like, at all. I have not kept up with new releases this year. It took a little bit too much of my brain power. The only thing I was interested in coming out was In the Lives of Puppets by TJ Klune, and I think that's just come out. There is a Adiba Jaigadar book that is coming out sometime, like Love of Donuts or something about love and donuts. There are probably a whole heap of other books that are coming out by like my favorite authors or books I know I'd really like to read, but And the very last question is, what are you planning on picking up next, and do you think it'll be a 4-star or higher? Honestly, I'm planning to pick up a lot more manga. So currently it is the 30 in 30 challenge created by Shade Geeks Out, and it's a reading challenge of trying to read 30 volumes of manga in 30 days. I'm not doing so well on that. I think at the time of filming, potentially only 6 manga volumes have been read. And so my goal for today after filming this was to read more manga. So I think what I had planned to read was another volume of Black Butler, 2nd volume of Blue Flag, volume 12 of My Hero Academia, volume 2 of Yu-Gi-Oh! I think that might have been it for today. I think those were my goals. Most of them are going to be 4 stars or over. But anyway, those were all of the questions for the twice a year book tag. How are you going in this year? It's been, what, 3-4 months? And are you completing any of your goals? Have you forgotten about all of your goals? I definitely have. December 2022 Wren was way too optimistic for what 2023 has turned out to be. Anyways, thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in my next one. Bye!